Escape Plan 2 returns Sylvester Stallone as the man who is very good at breaking out of prisons. A few of his colleagues are thrown into this highly technical prison that's always shifting its structure. It is up to Sylvester Stallone and his set of skills to get himself into this prison so he could break out with his colleagues. If you saw Escape Plan, the first movie, that movie had Arnold Schwarzenegger with Sylvester Stallone. And at that time I was watching a lot of Prison Break. I was kind of like on this prison binge of movies, and I enjoyed watching Escape Plan. Now, the second one does not return Schwarzenegger. It brings Bautista into the role alongside Sylvester Stallone, and 50 Cent returns as well. But what we get is a very poorly edited, a very bland movie. What I enjoyed about the first Escape Plan movie is the intensity of trying to break out of the prison, understanding the different routines, understanding the layout, and what we get in Escape Plan 2 is not that. We have so many scenes of this place called the zoo where everybody gets together and they fight. And if you win, you get some free time. If you lose, then you get meals taken away. And I thought maybe during those scenes, people would be able to pinpoint certain layouts of the zoo, but what it is them fighting over and over and over and over again. The scene is so repetitive that I got bored throughout watching the movie. There was only a couple times throughout this movie where he is trying to plan something and trying to figure out the layout of the prison, which is always shifting. And I like the idea of this prison. I think it was a pretty cool idea for a prison. I like the concept, but they went back to that same scene over and over again. Someone on the speaker saying, "Prisoners, are you ready to fight?" And then they fight and nothing really happens of that. And that's why I think this movie is poorly executed, because it missed so many moments to make it an intense, really suspenseful prison break movie, and we did not get that at all. It's the same thing over and over again. Sylvester Stallone is not even the main character of this movie. A few of his different colleagues are in this prison, and he is in the background of this whole movie at his office with 50 Cent, and he's learning things about the prison, and then he figures out that it's up to him to get into the prison. That's like the last 30 minutes of the movie, and it sets it up for a third movie, which I think they already have planned. But Schwarzenegger is not even the main part of this movie, and Bautista is barely in this movie, so having them on the front cover was just trying to sell this movie. It's actually misleading. Escape Plan 2 is a very boring movie with no intense moments, very limited scenes of them trying to plan their way out of the prison, and it's just a very repetitive movie that I just wanted it to be over. I'm going to go ahead and give Escape Plan 2 a D+. This one went straight to DVD and on demand, did not even make its way to theaters, and I know that they have a third one planned, I think called Devil's Station. This one was Hades Escape Plan 2. Thank you guys for checking my review for Escape Plan 2. Stay tuned this weekend. I got reviews for Sicario 2 coming your way, and possibly a review for Uncle Drew as well. You guys are the best as always. This is Just Watch Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.